Hey Hillside Church, Pastor Matt here. This is day 5 of our first week, the last one of the week. I hope you've enjoyed this series. We're going to continue to bring you great quality content for the next 3 weeks after this, all around the book of Colossians. But let's dig in. Now, if you haven't, today we're actually going to be looking at verses 21 through 24. So if you haven't read those, why don't you pause just a minute, go back and read those. They should be just above this video so you can look at those, because that's what we're going to talk about. I'll wait right here, just hit that pause button, and I'll be right here when you get back. So yesterday, if you're with us, we talked about reconciliation. As a matter of fact, we had a little word picture from Dr. Eugene Peterson about how reconciliation is like a picture where all the puzzles fit together. We reconciled the puzzle with the picture, and it makes everything all right. And it talked about how God reconciled himself with man through Jesus Christ, that it is Christ that did that reconciliation for all of us. Now, what he does here in these next few verses is he gets a little more personal with the Christians at Colossae. What he says is, now that also includes you. You were reconciled to God by Jesus Christ. He took something that was far apart. You were far apart, and he brought you back. And he really goes back and he points out, remember when you first believed, you knew that this was true. Because you see, the Colossae Christians were kind of wavering. They didn't know for sure if that was true. And he points back, he says, God did it. He did everything for you. As a matter of fact, there's something really interesting here as we look at the actual word for reconciliation there. It's actually a Greek word that Paul sort of makes up right there. It's apokaleso. And what he's done is he's taken two words, kaleso and apo, and he's kind of crushed them together. What it really means and what he's trying to point out is two things that are really, really far away have been exchanged and are now equal. And the way he uses this, and it's only used here in Colossians and also in Ephesians, he's pointing out that it is Christ, and Christ alone is the one who does it. It's done by the endings that he puts on this word and by the object and the subject, which is Jesus Christ is the one who does all of the reconciling for us. So really, we sit around and we think, and how many times have we all done it? We beat ourselves up over our faith and how we failed God, or how could God possibly love us? When the fact of the matter is, we are God's children. He has already reconciled you and I as individuals, not just some random people, but you and I. It's very personal that he has come, he's known us, and he has brought us together. We were far apart from him, and now he has exchanged that old life that we had for this new one that he wants to give us. It's not about what we can do. It is about what he has already done. It's an awesome thing for us to live in and to believe in and to know is true. A challenge point, though, is we also have to realize those who've wronged us as Christian brothers and sisters also been reconciled to God, and they have been forgiven. So not only are we forgiven, but our brothers and sisters are forgiven as well, and it is up to us to go and to make peace with them and to reconcile with them as well. You see, it's not about what we can do because Christ has already done it. It's about what we get to do. Because of this great love for us and this reconciliation that has brought us close to God, we get to participate in this good news and bringing this gospel, this message, to the whole world. So not only are you reconciled, but your brothers and your sisters in Christ are reconciled. And that brings a joy to our lives. Let's go out and live that, so that when people see the joy that we have because of this reconciliation, they're automatically curious about who you are and what you're doing. And then you are living the life that Christ wants you to live as a light of the world. Hey, I look forward to seeing you guys Sunday as we dig into Colossians. We're going to dig into the end of chapter 1 and all the way into chapter 2. Got some great stuff coming for you. I know Beth has prepared a great message. I hope to see you guys there.